Look, guys, we all know this movie's bad. Those of you who've seen it already know it's bad. And I just want to get to the actual good one we actually get to review today. So let's just take this piece of crap to the garbage where it belongs and then move on as fast as possible. What's up? What's happening? Scooby? Welcome back to Animation Station, which is Japan anything and everything animation. Welcome back to Scooby Snacks and Spooks, starring a crime-solving canine and his group of meddling kids. Welcome to the Mystery Map. This movie sucks. Hard. Look, I'm not against the idea of using puppets instead of 2D animation. No, I think the puppet thing was really interesting and ambitious, and I give them credit for coming up with something like that to try and shake the franchise up a bit. And I don't mind it being set in the same universe as a puppet named Scooby-Doo. What I have a problem with is that the puppets themselves are terrible. Like, some of the worst puppets you will ever see in your life. They're uncanny valley, they're scary, they're not appealing, and they just look cheap as hell. And then you have the plot itself, which is a complete cluttered, confusing mess that literally serves no other purpose than to just make a story to wrap around these random segments that have nothing to do with anything. Like, it's supposed to be a treasure hunt, but then there's a random dance sequence, and then there's a giant parrot for some reason. It makes no sense. And it only drags the good name of a pup named Scooby-Doo through the freaking mud. Which I do have a problem with, because that show is good and worth your time, unlike this garbage. This is just a rushed out cash grab. Nothing more, nothing less. It was even a Walmart exclusive. Yeah, this movie was originally exclusively released in Walmart. You can probably see the quality of that decision coming from a mile away. I'll give them this. At least they didn't have the stupidity to try to release it in theaters, because that just would have been an absolute disaster of biblical proportions. But it's still a bad movie that still exists and has no right to exist. It is a cash-grabbing piece of crap that tried to take a decent concept and did not have the budget or the talent to pull it off. And because of that, this piece of garbage gets a final verdict of a 2 out of 10. One of the worst Scooby-Doo movies, and absolutely not worth your time. Throw it out in the ocean where it can sink to the sand floor and be buried forever. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. See you next time for an actual good movie. Stage Fright.